Whoo, what's going on YouTube? With Donnie B all day. It's gonna be a short video, a short one. I'm not talking like short. I'm still up here, but the short is gonna be the cooking because I've already started it, but I want to show you guys what I have going on here. And I know for some of you, that's gonna be drool in a box right there. Drool in a box. So this is what you need to do. You need to get yourself a pan, all right? Set it up with butter, Italian seasoning, garlic. I threw in some pine nuts, and you're gonna need lemon juice. So you're gonna put all that in there. You're gonna boil that up. Once it starts getting real hot, I have just about a 2-inch tuna steak. Right? You're gonna take your tuna steak, put it in there. I'm using colossal shrimp. These were uncooked colossal shrimp that I'm cooking. And then I took a full lobster. And what I did is I ripped off all the legs, I ripped off the 2 claws, and I also took the tail and split it, but I didn't split it all the way, just enough to where it's going to cook the flavors in, right? And basically, this is what you're looking at right here. All you're doing is boiling up that stuff, taking this stuff, putting it on, and just letting it simmer. That's it. That's the whole thing. This is as easy as it gets as far as yum, 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 deliciosa. And what's going to happen is you are going to end up with one amazing, and I mean amazing, seafood dish. So pretty soon what I'll do is I'll flip that steak. Remember, it's tuna, and you got to get fresh wild caught tuna. That tuna, it started out like deep red, right? It's that maroon color. But once you cook it up, that's the color you want it to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just char both sides. The lobster's pre-boiled. I already boiled that, and I had it sit in the fridge. So all I had to do was take it, rip off what I wanted, and just heat it up. So all that is good. Now what I did first is I didn't have the lobster in here. This is an omelet pan, so what I did, here comes Roscoe. Get out of here. So what I did is I had this closed, and I cooked over with this side shut to cook through the fish real fast and to literally sear all the flavors in. I cooked it with a lid on it. Then I opened it up once both sides were cooked, and I threw in the lobster pieces. So let me show you what it looks like in a second. All right, so this is what it looks like with the pine nuts grilled into it. That's what your lobster should look like, right? You want that nice cooked look to it. The rest is just pretty much heating it up since it's already cooked. But this is it. You see that shrimp in there, how nice and gold that is? That's the look you want, right? The shrimp go from pink to this really pretty orange, right? And that's how you know your shrimp is done. When it's not clear, it's done. That's how you know it. Your fish, how do you tell when your tuna's done? Basically, you just take a knife and just like steak or beef, you cut into it. Now I can look down there and I can see that it's still pink. That means the tuna still needs to be cooked some more. Can I eat it like that? Absolutely. It's like seared tuna ahi. It's basically just raw tuna that they sear, right? They sear the edges. So is it good to go as it is? Absolutely. But I want to cook it more for me. So with everything else being done, what I'm going to do is relieve the other foods from the pan, and then I'm going to up the heat, and I'm going to up the heat and recover that tuna and just give it a quick cook. So hold on. All right, so real quick, just in the name of everything holy, I'm going to, this is medium, all right? You can see it's seared most of the way, and then it's lightly pink. So just like steak, you can cook tuna. You can cook it rare, you can cook it medium, you can cook it well done, things like that. At medium, you get the rich tuna flavor, just amazing. The lemon, the butter, the Italian seasoning, the garlic, everything just jumps right through. So I want to leave mine medium, so I still want the middle to be pink, but I didn't want it to be purple, right? I wanted to cook it just a little bit. And holy mackerel, so far so good. Okay, so now very important, a sharp knife. The Kanatsune the Kanatsune fruit knife, it's called. Whew, is this an amazing, amazing little kitchen knife. Look up the video on this one. Kanatsune, begins with a K, ends in a Natsune. This thing's amazing. It's really sharp. It cuts really well. What I want to do is I want to slice the tuna into slabs. All right, hold on. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I can't stress out the importance of having a sharp knife when it comes to tuna, because if you've ever opened a can of tuna, that's cooked tuna. And once you hit it with a fork, it all breaks apart, and that's how you make your tuna fish sandwiches. It breaks apart very easy. So if you have a very, very, very sharp knife, you can cut tuna, and it will cut perfectly. So you can leave it just like that. You see how it's opened up? You see how that pink is in there? Nice and pink in the middle. Ooh, it's something beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I still have another big half of tuna in there. I just wanted to cut away a piece to show you. And look at that. Tell me if that doesn't look like medium steak. Tell me if that doesn't look like medium steak. That is gorgeous. Guys, that's exactly how you want your tuna to look. That is a thing of beauty. So let me cut up the rest. I said I'm going to cut up the rest. All right, so if you're trying to impress somebody, if you're bringing the boss over for dinner, or you got a new neighbor or an old neighbor, or just a neighbor you're trying to schlack, impress them. Impress them completely, fully, and wholly, as in holy crap. Trying to get a good view of that in there. So now, I'm not impressing anybody with this. This is just my meal for the night. This happens to be what I'm eating. And you can see that old Donnie B all day eats very, very well. Look at how beautiful the presentation is, first of all, but how perfectly cooked the food is. That is absolutely perfect, and it's so freaking simple. All you're doing is throwing down butter, garlic, lemon, Italian seasoning, pine nuts are optional. You throw that down in a little pan, and then you put your food on top of it, and you let it cook. That's easy. If you have a little pan that folds, fold it. It's easy. If not, if you have a pan that has a lid, put a lid on it. It's easy. The lobster gets cooked after it's boiled, and you can go and get a pre-boiled lobster, but it's cooking in the same substance you're cooking the other stuff in, so it all comes out with that great flavor. Now I don't need to take butter and dip my lobster in it because it's already infused with these amazing flavors. So that's it. That is it. That is, whew, that is something. That is something to tell your grandkids about right there. That is, holy moly. This is one of those meals that's going to come out as well as it goes in. I bet. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go get my eat on. Whew. Love y'all, YouTube. I'm Donnie B all day. Gonna get my eat on.